Have you ever worked with someone who makes all the decisions? The manager decides the budget, the CEO approves the strategy, the business owner controls the company, and everyone waits for their final decision. At work, we often say, they call the shots. But what does that really mean in business English? Today, I'll show you the exact meaning, how Americans use it at work, and how you can use it naturally in meetings and professional conversations. Let's get started. So what does call the shots mean? Call the shots means to make the important decisions, to be in control, or to have authority or power. In business English, this idiom is very common when talking about managers, CEOs, business owners, team leaders, and decision makers. So where does this idiom come from? This expression originally came from sports and shooting competitions. The person calling the shots decided what would happen, what actions people would take, or where shots would be aimed. Today, Americans use it to describe the person in charge. Let's look at how professionals actually use this idiom. Let's imagine a company is deciding whether to expand internationally. The managers discuss ideas, but the CEO makes the final decision. Employees say, at the end of the day, the CEO calls the shots. This means the CEO has the final authority. Let's picture now a team that is working on a project. It's getting very complicated and they want to change the deadline. But first, they must speak with the department manager. One employee says, "Talk to Sarah. She calls the shots in this department," meaning Sarah is the decision maker. Imagine for a moment a small business owner. The small business owner personally approves hiring, budgets, marketing, and major purchases. Employees say the owner likes to call the shots personally. This means the owner prefers to stay in control of decisions. Let's imagine a company is negotiating with an important client. One employee says, "Let's wait until their director joins the meeting. He calls the shots." This means the director has the authority to make decisions. Now picture a team project where one manager controls priorities, scheduling, and final approvals. A coworker says she's definitely calling the shots on this project. This means she is leading and making the important decisions. So a couple mistakes to avoid would be, first, using it for people without authority. You would never say the intern calls the shots. This is usually incorrect. This idiom is typically for leaders, managers, or decision makers. The second mistake is confusing it with giving advice. Calling the shots is stronger than giving suggestions. It means having real authority and control. Now, the third mistake is forgetting the plural. We wouldn't want to say call the shot, which would be incorrect. We're going to say call the shots. It's always plural. Now, let's work on your pronunciation. Repeat after me. He calls the shots. He calls the shots. He calls the shots. Want to learn more idioms for work and business? Click here.